Hello, I'm Janelle Shala. In this video I'm going to be speaking a little bit about an unusual mineral I've only recently come across, which is sapphirine. Now sapphirine, as you can see, it's in matrix, this example by the way, which is usually how it comes. I haven't seen individual crystals for sale anywhere. The mineral comes out of Madagascar. And the matrix is a combination of phlogopite mica, which is the brassy colored mica, shiny, sparkly mica bits, white calcite, and in some cases plagioclase. The crystal itself is a magnesium, iron, aluminium silicate with a number of other elements that might or might not come into it at various times. It's kind of not that defined chemically in some ways. And when I come across anything new that I've never worked with before, I don't always trust my first instincts. If I feel something unusual from it, I'll try it at different times of the day, different times of the week. I may put it away for a month and come back to it and see how I feel. And I also give it out to other friends who work with crystals just to see what they pick up from it. Now, in this particular case, I gave it to two other people whom I trust, and they got a very interesting effect from it. Both of them felt a really deep, peaceful serenity with it, and a womb-like safety. They felt utterly, utterly protected, and also found that it was something that could bring you into a very deep state of meditation. Now, because of the protection and quieting element that can often come with a mica, like the phlogopite, I questioned this, so I pulled one of the crystals out of the matrix and we tried it on its own, and everybody still felt the same qualities of deep peace and serenity. I'm going to show you another example. You can see it's very, very similar. They always have the same phlogopite mica, the sparkly bronze color, and various individual sapphirine crystals. My reaction was different because I found it quite challenging. And this is a very good example of what I've said in other videos, that don't just trust the books you read, don't just trust what people tell you, because your own feelings may be different. We all pick up on different elements of what they do, and sometimes I'll read a book and I'll think, oh, she's picked up or he has picked up on exactly what I feel about this mineral. And other times I'll read it and I'll think, I could actually see where they're coming from, but this isn't what I feel. It's because we get what we need. Now, I'm reminded of obsidian with this. Not in its qualities, it doesn't feel like obsidian, but with obsidian you get a very comforting sort of grounding protection feeling, or at least a lot of people do. But in some cases, the other side of obsidian is that it brings up your shadow side. So if you're ready, it may start doing this, and you have to face the shadow side, accept it, and learn to integrate it so you can be a whole person. So that side of it is a really, really important thing, but not what most people get from it. And I think the same is true of sapphirine. I feel that there's something latent, something deep, deep within us as human beings that may be opened up through using sapphirine. But I'm not sure we're ready. I feel like it's something that is to do with the new paradigm that we're just creating at the moment. And it may be that we start to feel this, or this gains momentum and we know exactly what it's for. At the moment, it just feels like something that's really deep and slightly hidden. And I think when I wrote it down, I called it a sleeping dragon. And that is kind of what it's like. Something incredibly beautiful, but also kind of scary. The other thing I felt from it, because of this really deep sense of meditation, this meditative state you can get from it, I also picked up that it's very good for tethering your astral self to your body. So if you're somebody who wants to do some sort of journeying or trance work, this may be a very good one to use to keep yourself safe.